Good morning. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Rankin here with South Metro Wellness Clinic, our chiropractic and massage facility here in Burnsville, Minnesota. Today our topic is going to be wellness care, and I think we might have time for just one more myth as a follow-up to our last two videos last week. I hope you enjoyed them. Wishing you a happy new year, which was the close there, about basically when people get done with their corrective care, they think that wellness care is the end or the be all end all, or this is just what I do to maintain. And that's very, very true. It just so happens that there's one thing that's missing. There is so much health and wellness still yet to come when you graduate from corrective care and go into wellness care or maintenance care. There are still lots of steps that you can take to get better as far as your hydration, as far as your habits, as far as your exercise, and really what you do when your life is pain-free. That's really a big change as well, too. There is a difference between achieving wellness after a car accident, which is a completely different case, and achieving wellness after more of a chronic condition. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that today. And I thought this would be a good time because after the stress of the holidays and this whirlwind of emotion and activity and concerts and recitals and spending and traveling and eating, people are exhausted. And they've also sugar and carb themselves to death. And so basically on Monday with some tragically horrible weather it was last week, I want to say, and it just got really, really cold, really icy, really windy, and everybody just canceled their appointment because they couldn't come in. Half the people did so because of weather, half the people did so because they were sick. So all of those things in our adrenals and our system catch up to us and change everything. So we're going to talk a little bit more today about those types of things. So we're going to revisit what our spine looks like when we have an unfortunate car accident. So the difference between getting injured in a car accident and sustaining an injury over a long period of time is the amount of time it takes to heal. When you're in an accident, you suffer a really wide variety of twists and turns and whiplash and sideways whiplash and all kinds of compression and compaction in there. And when you have a violent impulse or a significant impact that takes your health down very, very quickly, it comes up very, very quickly. When you lose your health over a long period of time with subtle tilts, subtle twists, turns, a little bit of scoliosis, and that pelvic unleveling like we talked about in our accident care before, it drains you and it wears on you over a long period of time, and it takes so many months or years in order for you to get balanced and bring everything back. Okay? So two different things right there. That myth that I talked about earlier, really with car accidents, is everybody thinks that once their case is settled or the legality is done or everything is taken care of, that their case is over with, I'm done. Actually, you fought for your health and your wellness for the better part of a year, sometimes two. Why not maintain it? Okay. And so there's a lot of good quality health and healing that still is left to come as your nervous system is still enjoying its new self, and your body is going to start to want to actually do something with your health and wellness. So we're going to go over a couple of those things that I recommend people do once they achieve wellness care, because the people who canceled their appointments that Monday were all wellness care patients. They were only supposed to be scheduled out that one day on Monday, and sometimes they make up on a Tuesday or make up on a Thursday. Wellness care also entitles people to have a little bit of freedom there where they can come every other week, every 3 weeks. I don't recommend less than once a month because your nervous system will lose its rhythm. And so we really try to stay away from getting off track, because if you get off track, you'll have a relapse and we'll have to go back into corrective care. Nobody wants that after you've already achieved a certain level of wellness there. But there are a couple of things that I recommend people do. It's really, really dry today. It's about 21 degrees. Yesterday was 40. It was beautiful. We had some sun going out there, but we're not going to have that every single day. And our winter weather hasn't hit in full effect. So there's a couple things I want to remind people to do, as Jerry smiles at me with talking about winter weather here. Taking a basic D vitamin. So I'm using B's and D's right now, or a multivitamin. We do have these pieces here in the office as well. I'm going to actually reach out here and talk a little bit more about our Amped Hydrate. I use this pre and post workout. There's a certain formula for pre-workout. This is the formula for post-workout, or just every single day. This is chock full of B vitamins as well. You get a lot of nutrition with our Isogenics products, which are also available in the office as well. Making sure that you stay on your rhythm. Your chiropractic wellness care helps maintain your immunity and also your mental acuity, your focus, making sure your body stays out of pain and you've got good quality circulation and you're keeping stress at an all-time minimum as best you possibly can, and making sure you're replenished and refreshed with your nervous system. That's really, really important as well. So optimal hydration is important there. I believe we talked a couple of videos ago about making sure we have enough water. So these little bottles of water, we have a whole refrigerator full of them out in the front, and I never tell patients they have to ask. I encourage people, just take one, take two. These are there for the patients. They do not have to ask. It's even free to the public. If you have a guest coming in who's supporting you while you get your treatment, they can have a coffee or a water as well. So basically, that's the main thing today, making sure that you're hydrated, that you're drinking enough water, and that you're taking your vitamins, and understanding what the premise of chiropractic really is about. If you miss a visit, it's really important that you get that visit rescheduled and come back and maintain your rhythm, because your body will change, just like you're losing that retainer. Like, there's a couple days, I will confess, I had a sinus headache and I stopped wearing my retainer. My teeth were tight. They went right back. I was like, oh my gosh, I had to push it up and really bite down really hard to get that retainer to stick. That's true. Everything that the orthodontist told me would happen did when I got lazy about wearing my retainer, because I just wanted a break from it, or my teeth already hurt from something else. Sometimes if you have a sinus headache, your upper molars on that side will bother you. They did. I took a break from the retainer and I paid for it. So that's the same exact premise with chiropractic. Make sure you stay on your rhythm, you stay healthy, and you stay well. Once again, about the car accidents, once your case is done, you have every right to continue to maintain your health and wellness, and you still will get better. Living with a chronic condition or having medical maximum improvement means that you do have a permanent injury. If you have a permanent injury, you still have to treat. Okay, it's just not easy to walk away. You'll still have to make sure that you maintain your health, your wellness, and your rhythm, as well as your hydration and your nutrition. If you have any questions, we're here in Burnsville. Our phone number is 952-892-5006. If you know somebody who is wanting to reach out and try chiropractic for the first time, we do have a blog on our website, southmetrowellness.com, as well as a contact form. So it's really easy to just plug in a name and an email address. It comes right to my email. I check my email 5 or 6 times a day, so it's really easy for me to report back to you and talk to you about anything you hear on the blog, wellness care, cost, insurance, vitamins, isogenics, any of those types of things that people might be looking for this season. Those are all available to you. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Keep a watch out. We are going to be having our Spanish speakers come in and do their testimonials. It's going to be on the blog site and the YouTube channel as well as some advertisements on Facebook about their testimonials and why they would recommend chiropractic here as well. So if you're a native Spanish speaker and you don't understand a single thing I'm saying, we have a couple things coming up in the near future that are just for you. Until then, Happy New Year. Stay warm, stay hydrated, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.